Can you really start a successful business with little or no money and no connections? It sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that not only is it possible, but some of the most successful entrepreneurs in the world started exactly where you are right now? I get it. Most people think that you need a ton of money, you need wealthy contacts, you need insider knowledge to make it big in business. You've probably heard all of that 1,000 times, but the reality is it's not true. You can start, you can grow, you can thrive without any of that. And today I'm going to share with you 4 powerful strategies that can help you to achieve this. By the end of this video, you're going to have yourself a clear roadmap to success, even if you're starting from zero. Here's exactly what we're going to cover. I'm going to talk to you about strategic partnerships, a minimum viable product, organic social media marketing, and building your own personal brand. Hi, I'm Anthony Charles, and on this channel, I make videos on the ideas, the strategies, and the tools to help you to be more, to do more, and to have more. And we do that by strengthening your mindset, mastering your people skills, and boosting your productivity. So let's get into it. Strategy number 1 is using organic social media marketing. And that's simply leveraging social media content to build your brand without much cost to yourself. Just start posting regularly about topics in your niche. Use the platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Start engaging your audience authentically. And if you're anything like me, you're probably thinking to yourself, what am I going to talk about? Look, don't overthink this. I've been there. Seriously, if you have done anything in your life, then you are ahead of somebody. So if you've done nothing, you've just sat down all your life, you've done absolutely nothing, then I hear that question. But I'm telling you, if you have done anything in your life, anything, then that means you are ahead of somebody else and you can help somebody else. One of my most successful videos on this channel is a simple topic called how to never be late again. It's something that I learned, I practiced, and I perfected it. And I didn't think it was a big deal when I shared it, but since I've put it on this channel, it's given me so much visibility, it's bringing me so much credibility, and it's helping me to build trust with my audience because it works. And you can do that too. Think about something that you've done. Don't overthink this. You've got more to share and teach people than you actually know. Organic marketing, it really does work, but there is a bigger and better strategy, and that is strategy number 2, and that is building strategic partnerships. I could do a whole video on all the kinds of strategic partnerships that you can use, and I have built so many that's helped me in so many ways. But today I'm going to zero in on one that I'm using, and this is something that you can do right here and you can do it now. A great place to start is to team up with complementary businesses or influential people and see if you can pool your resources. Identify businesses whose audiences or their products align with yours and have a chat and see if you can offer mutual value to each other. Let me tell you what I did. I've got my online suite of programs called my Business Foundation program, and it's an amazing program. It allows you to launch your business with clarity, confidence, and purpose. So I was looking at ways to promote my webinar, and I came across a number of online marketers, and they've got massive mailing lists. So instead of just paying them to advertise the webinars, the products, the services, I started offering them generous affiliate deals so that they can get a percentage of the sales that I made. So keep the money in my pocket and I pay them on the success that we get. You can make good money this way, and I'm telling you, personal recommendations and endorsements from people who have influence is worth its weight in gold. You're not just going to walk into these deals, you're going to have to work for it, especially if you're just starting out, because good partnerships, they seriously accelerate your growth without needing personal resources from yourself. It literally multiplies your power and your reach. Strategy number 3 is your MVP. And no, I'm not talking about your most valuable player. This isn't the NBA. I'm talking about your minimum valuable product. And that consists of you launching a simplified version of your product to test its viability. Let me show you one of the things that I'm doing. I told you about my video, how to never be late again. You'd think that people would just go and watch it, follow the steps, and start being on time. But human beings, they work in so many different ways. So just because you put something in video format, it doesn't mean that everybody's going to follow it. It doesn't mean that everybody can get it. If that was the case, then everybody would go on YouTube, everybody would be slim, everybody would be healthy, they'd be rich, and they would be wise. But human beings, we have different ways of learning things. There are 4 common learning ways as far as teaching is concerned, and that's the VARK model: visual, auditory, read, write, and kinesthetic. So this is what I found. Even though the video has clear steps in it, there are some people, they still need more. So they come to me and I coach them step by step on how to never be late again. But I am incredibly busy, so I got an idea. I created a simple, affordable step-by-step guide to help you to never be late again. And I included a lot of the crucial mindset shifts that I couldn't put in the video because the video was only 15 minutes long, but it's the kind of exercises that help you to have that paradigm shift, to help you to make those valuable changes permanent. So click on that link in the description box, get your copy, implement the steps, be on time, and see your world instantly change for the better. So what's my MVP in all of this? What's my minimum viable product? It's that 15-minute video that proved that the concept worked and it proved that people were interested in it. So that allowed me to scale it up and sell it in my coaching program at a premium fee. And now I can put it into a concise, affordable, step-by-step guide that you can use now. And that brings me back to my point. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. As long as you've done something in this world, you are ahead of somebody else and you can help them. And if you could provide for them a viable solution to a real problem that they have, they will pay you for it. By building an MVP, you eliminate guesswork, it lowers risk, and it builds confidence because it gets you tangible results really, really quickly. And finally, let's discuss the simplest yet most overlooked strategy of them all, and that is strategy number 4. Strategy number 4 is building your personal brand. Everything you do in business is building your personal brand. So make sure you always build value into everything that you do. Whether you're building an online platform, interacting online in the communities, or interacting face-to-face with people at events, always provide genuine value in all that you do. And you'll know if you're providing value because people will tell you that you are. Building a unique and authentic reputation, it can build powerful connections for you. For instance, not being late to appointments, being on time to appointments, that can speak volumes about you and your brand. The personal brand that you take your time to build and the value that you take your time to add to yourself and to your brand, it can take you from being an unknown person to a trusted expert. And that's going to generate amazing opportunities for you. So let's recap. You don't need tons and tons of money to start, and you don't need big, powerful connections. You can start by using social media, strategic partnerships, MVP testing, and personal branding to build your business from scratch. All of these things work. The question is, do you? Remember to get your copy of my step-by-step guide on how to never be late again. It's a real game changer and it's going to make a difference in so many areas of your life. Now I've got another video to go and make, so I'll see you in that one. In the meantime, all I'm going to ask you to do is to keep on being amazing, because you are. Feeling good? Want more results like this? Let's keep that momentum going with this video here. Also, click on my head here to subscribe.